back with some more PlunderNauts. We'll still make this push toward the final boss here at the planet Thunderclap 6, but wanted to run through these two planets first, Boson and Queenscliff. They're interesting in that you're basically surrounded. Not surrounded, but you have, there's either 3 or 4 ships engaging, so it may make for some decent battles. And I died on my first attempt yesterday. I think I can beat him. I just was like, okay, these will be interesting to stream or to record online. So I thought I'd go through them here. One interesting thing though is so I beat Sergio, and I keep waiting for the game to refresh, but it just won't give me the bounty on him. So I don't know. Maybe if I knock out that re-attack later, it'll give it to me. One adjustment I made to my ship is just I pulled off the lowest shield, which was like less than 2,000 health, and added instead a beam rate of fire tech mod, just to kind of boost up a little bit the arc beam. So I've got 2, 3 ships, 4 ships surrounded. So what we'll do is we'll just back out here, because I don't want to just don't want to get surrounded. Alright, now let's go find somebody. Just keep the move on, because they do have some decent beams. I don't know what kind of beam they're running here, but it's relatively strong. That arc beam's just got some sick distance. Wait for him to come up back here behind me. Just keep staying straight ahead. And as we drop, yeah, see, there's 2 of them that have some serious beam damage they can deliver, and there's 2 of the ships that are relatively weak. So this was why I went to that increased beam rate of fire. I just figured it would be good to deal with these ships that are much stronger. Okay, there's one of those guys down. That stunk. There's the other ship that is tough, or has a stronger rate of fire, I guess. But it's definitely hard to just maneuver here. I'm basically flying blind. We drop this guy, we're good. Drop on the other shield so we don't run out. Alright, so there's that guy done. So these last 2 guys should just have light little laser beams. No. There's the other guy that's got the strong laser. Okay, so I guess it's 3 of them. Alright. So running and using the arc beam behind us, not bad. I just feel like the field of vision, when you're trying to drive your ship, I don't know. I'd rather be able to zoom out farther, but instead really you can twist the screen, but I'm just not crazy about that. So there's that one down. This next one's the same way, Queenscliff. Be surrounded by a couple of people. As long as my shields are lasting, 3 is probably fine. 4 was a little overkill, but good for bosses because they'll just knock it down so fast. So we've got the one here to watch out for is, again, that big ship in the back. He's going to just put the hurt on with some missiles. Oh, I also swapped out for a missile turret here. Okay, let's run, because he's starting to already fire those stupid missiles at me. And I don't feel like... how fast he is, man. Look at that, it's just ridiculous, just stupid. Just stupid. So strong. Actually, you know what? Let's check out the store shipment real quick to see if anything better has popped in. I don't want to use blasters. What's this health? 1400 health. That'd be good, because actually the only one I have is 400, but I can boost that up. What I want to do here, just because that one guy's dealing so much damage, is I'm going to remove the beam boost and instead drop on the plate of missile armor. Which is actually going to boost my shield up, or my speed up a little bit, so that's never bad. Okay. Going back after Queenscliff. And it's actually that main ship is the threat. Those other two are so weak that they're not really concerned, but he's just so fast, you know. And I've got a lot of firepower at the front, but I feel like some of these missile turrets, they're hit or miss. So I had a new missile turret that I replaced with one of my... The trick is I don't want to go backwards to this guy. I need to be showing him my front. Okay, how about that? We went through all three shields in no time. That didn't take long at all. I hate levels like this. I don't think he's got torpedoes, though. Does he have torpedoes? I didn't think so. I thought he just had missile turrets. Because typically you can see the torpedoes because they just float around out there for a while and then slam into you. But maybe he is carrying a couple of torpedoes as well. We could drop on torpedo armor and then clean him out. So, I mean, it is nice having a plethora of... Yeah, see, he doesn't have torpedo armor. He doesn't have torpedoes. I don't know what they're talking about. This one's interesting just because, yeah, I could bypass this planet and just go straight to making my way to the boss, but I mean, there's two things here. One, I need to be level 15 to get through the next level, and also I don't know, it's just interesting to play through all these levels, right? Because then we only have 4 others to clear to get to up there, so let's think about this for a second. I don't think there's anything good in the shop to go with. This beam is dealing 292, 290. In my shipyard, I've got weapons that are... I know my main beam is pretty strong, right? The arc beam is 323. This missile turret's 362. Lasers, yeah, so there's nothing better there. I could go... The torpedo turret's pretty darn weak. Because I was thinking, you know, I could go stronger torpedo turret, but that's not necessarily worth it. We've got missile armor on, but that's not really helping out. We've got torpedoes. We've got more missile armor, which I can add. 22, 23, 23. Why don't we add a second sheet of missile armor here and just try that out? got more run here. I mean, we'll get this. It's not an issue. It's just, you know, keep a big library of tech mods. One, so you can combine them and hopefully pick up like a rare or epic, or really an epic or a legendary, as you combine like maybe, you know, 3 beam amps or whatever. But then also for pesky levels, then I can just kind of go around and switch out different boosts and say, okay, what combo works here? Because in this case, right, so normally I can run and probably stay pretty far away from the guy, but in this case he's just so fast that that's not really working out for me. Now, what I could do, see, he's just staying always on my rear. What I could be doing here is, well, what I want to do is be refreshing shields to go after him. I was hoping to run and refresh shields, and he's getting down there, but maybe we'll just dump those all. I'll pick up leveled up shields, so roll with 4 that are like level 13 shields that'll have, you know, 3,000 health, and that'll probably be enough to deal with him. Because either way, when we get into getting to this last boss in this level, yeah, I could level up, but I'm not gonna level up right on the edge of 13, right? So what I could do instead, here's another option. I can get a level 14 starship by just playing out some of these re-attacks here. Once I click over to level 14, then go into the shipyard, or then go into the store, buy it so it's level 14. You don't want to buy a ship when you're sitting right on the edge of leveling up, because now you're already, you know, 1 behind, especially as expensive they are. So when we do pick up one, I know I was saying I'd look at the Barracuda, I'll look at the Roswell. I'll pick up one of those two just to give them a try. And actually, if I'm going to be running a lot, maybe I'll just try a Roswell for this first one, and I'll try to get like a higher torpedo turret, put it on the back end, so that way I have my arc beam up front, a giant torpedo in the back, and as I'm running away, I can be dropping. I've been wanting to test out dropping torpedoes behind me, and then 2 strong fighter wings. So I'll probably go with that once I level up. So be back soon with another vid, but just kind of want to show you some more gameplay as we continue to play through, and you know, I'll figure this out. And hey, appreciate all the comments and feedback. We'll definitely be continuing to bring in more episodes, hopefully more frequently. And see you soon in another video soon. And if you haven't already, we encourage you to subscribe. Take a look at all the content we're bringing to YouTube. See you soon. Thanks.